I've seen your frown and it's like looking down the barrel of a gun and it goes off. And how come all these...
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Frag's Revenge coming at you live once again for a gameplay commentary on Arcadin. It's a search and destroy gameplay, which I go 16-2, and I was very happy with this gameplay. It didn't take me long actually to get a good gameplay. I guess it was just luck of the draw. I'm not usually that kind of high score player in search and destroy like a lot of those hardcore everyday players are. But anyways, I actually just recorded... I thought I was recording the voice for this commentary, but I actually wasn't. I didn't hit the record button, so I just did a commentary talking to myself. So now I kind of feel like an utter idiot. But anyways, I'm going to do this over again. I'm going to talk about The Amazing Spider-Man. I just saw this movie yesterday. I went outside of my hometown to London, Ontario. I'm not going to say where I live, but I went to London, Ontario. If any of you guys are from London, I love London. London's awesome. And I went to see The Amazing Spider-Man with my mum. And I was a little hesitant on seeing the movie for multiple reasons because of the different actors. The main actor, Andrew Garfield, was playing Spider-Man instead of the late Tobey Maguire. I guess there was a problem where he didn't want to... He was getting underpaid, I guess. I'm not really sure the story, but Tobey Maguire just didn't end up doing this movie, which is fine because this movie has really nothing to do with the first three. But anyways, I went to see the movie with my mom, and I was very impressed with it. I was a little hesitant on going to see it because, like I said, the actors weren't really somebody I could... Like, the two people I could picture playing those parts. I guess it was because I'm so used to the other two that were playing. But anyways, they had Emma Stone is Gwen Stacy, which is, I guess you could say, Peter Parker's girlfriend in the comics. And Andrew Garfield plays Peter Parker and Spider-Man, which Andrew Garfield's actually someone I really, really enjoy because he's actually from the UK, and I, as well, am from the UK, and I'll get to that story after I talk a little bit more about Spider-Man, but anyways, I'm going to keep talking about Spider-Man. Anyways, I saw Spider-Man, like I said, the special effects were amazing. It really does grab your attention. I was so happy with how they created the movie. I'm so glad that The Amazing Spider-Man came out. I've been waiting for this specific movie, this specific story, actually, to come out soon, because I used to read the comics all the time. I know what happens and all that. The movie was absolutely great. I couldn't have thought of a better way of doing it myself. The crew did an excellent job. I think, what's the director? I think his name is Mark Webb or something, but he did a great job on this movie. I really do like his work. The special effects, like I said, were excellent. Emma Stone did a great job. Andrew Garfield did a great job. All the other actors in the movie were great. I like the guy who played Dr. Connors, who... I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but I guess you could say he's the bad guy or the trouble guy, I guess you could say, the villain in the movie, sort of. But, yeah, the movie was great. I really liked the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys in case you've seen it, if you haven't seen it already, but I'm going to end it there about I'm going to end Spider-Man right there. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I don't want to spoil the film for you guys. But if you are hesitant on seeing it, go see it. Honestly, it's worth the money. You're going to love it, especially if you have a good movie theater to go see it at. The only reason why I drove outside of my town to see it is because my town is really small, and we have a very terrible movie theater, and we're actually building a new one as we speak right now, as I speak. They're constructing a new movie theater, so then I'll be able to see movies in comfort and in good quality, because the movie theater we have right now is really old. It's like from the 40s, so it's not very nice. But anyways, that's enough about Spider-Man. I'm going to talk about my story and my heritage, what I want to do when I'm older, stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, I am actually from England. My mum is British. My dad is Irish. Irish and American, actually. Believe it or not, my dad is Irish and American. Anyways, let's just talk a little bit about how I, how I immigrated to Canada, how I moved here, because I am living in Canada right now, if you guys didn't know that. So basically, what happened was my mom's side is all from England, and my dad's is from Ireland. And what happened was, he wasn't born in Ireland. He actually, his mom is from the States, and his mom's like totally American, but his dad's Irish. So his mom lived in Canada, actually. I don't know how she ended up in Canada, don't ask me. And his dad actually ended up moving to Canada, and they met, and they had him and his brothers and sisters. So he's part Irish and part American. Sorry guys, I'm stuttering. I'm just trying to think right now because this is really something I have to think about because I could screw it up and I don't want to. But anyways, my mom's from England, and her parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters are from there as well. But she was born in Canada as well, because her dad and mom, well, her dad moved here when her mom became ill and she ended up passing on. So he moved to Canada looking for a better life, I guess you could say. So anyways, my family's really mixed, and what I'm trying to say is that I ended up moving here with my mom because we lived in England until I was about 5. We lived in southern central London, I guess you could say. Actually, more southern London. We lived in not Doncaster. Oh my God, what am I saying? We lived in Guildford, and my grandparents lived in Doncaster, and then they ended up moving to Guildford later on after we moved out of Guildford. Guildford. Oh my God, this is so confusing. But yeah, my story is really confusing. But the gist of it is, I moved here with my mom to Canada when I was young, and I was actually just finishing grade 1. But the problem is the school system in England's a little different than it is in Canada and the States. I ended up having to be put back a year because I was already ahead and the school systems were different. But anyways, long story short, I should be in grade 12, going into grade 12 right now, but I'm actually going into grade 11. And yeah, so basically that's my whole story of me moving here to Canada and having a life here. But I am moving back to England with my grandparents when I'm done school. But now I'm going to get on to my career. Now, careers are something everybody has to think about. Careers can be dreadful. Careers can be enjoyable. Careers can be very, very fun. But it's all what you make of it, and it's all what you can do and all that what you really enjoy. I would take it from me, pick a career that you enjoy. Get a career in mind and go for it. Sorry, my girlfriend's texting me, guys. That's why I'm stuttering so much and pausing. But anyways, go for a career you're going to enjoy. Go for a career that interests you, because you don't want to be stuck with a job you don't like. Especially in the UK right now, it is extremely hard to get a job, and most times you're ending up with a job that's not very good, terrible hours, and extremely stressful. But anyways, I'm going to talk about my career now. Ever since I was younger, wanted to be in the military. But up until I was about 14, I was extremely heavy. I was almost 250 pounds. I ended up losing that weight and becoming fit. Now I'm 6'3" and a little bit underweight. I'm 167 pounds. I'm really supposed to be 180. But I'm going to be putting on a lot of bulk over the next few years. The reason why I'm underweight is because I'm a runner. I'm kind of scrawny. I'm big-shouldered. Like, I have the build for a thick, big, strong muscle guy. But I'm a runner. I'm not interested in lifting weights. But I'm going to have to, because I'm going to be joining the British Army. Hopefully, after I'm done school, I'm moving to England, and I'm going to be, going through the process and hopefully getting into the Army with a couple of my mates are thinking of going. A couple of my mates from England, which, by the way, I do. I'm going to save it for another story, but I do go and see my mates every once in a while, almost every single year, a couple times a year, and my grandparents, of course. The reason why I was going to add this earlier, I don't have an accent, is because I moved to Canada at such a young age. So, long story short, I kind of have a Canadian accent, but I don't say A, even though I just said it right now. But anyways, guys, this commentary wasn't as good as the last one. I was kind of hoping to, make a better commentary than what it was before. But since I had to re-record it It wasn't as good. But anyways, guys, this is actually wrapping up into an end now. I'd just like to thank you for watching. If you have any questions on me or the commentary or Spider-Man or whatever, definitely leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you really like my videos. Thanks.